To give you a better idea of how Ohana works, I've managed to secure a bit of a special tour and interview with the captain and actually the owner of the yacht. So this is Josip. Morning, Josip.
Hi, morning.
So I understand this is pretty unusual for a captain also to be the owner of the yacht, but how does that work?
It's pretty good, and also I'm here better to check the quality of the boat and of the crew, that everything is going well.
Because you're pretty motivated, given that it's your business.
Of course, yeah.
So it's a little bit different to a normal super yacht. Explain how that is.
For, how do you mean for?
Because normally on a boat this size, you'd probably have sort of 6 cabins and maybe 12 guests.
Yeah.
And the idea is to make it a bit more affordable, is that right?
Yeah. So we have 14 cabins for guests and also 8 cabins for the crew. We have 11 crew members, but for the 14 guest cabins, we can get on the boat 28 guests plus 2, because 2 cabins are with 3 beds.
So if you have up to 30 people on board,
yes,
paying a charter fee of probably around about 130, 140 by the time you've paid for all the drink and food and tips and everything else.
Yeah.
But relatively speaking, that means per person it can be kind of 4,000 or 5,000 euros.
4 or 5.
But it's like a super yacht experience for maybe a third of the price of a top-end super yacht, but you go to all the same places, you have all the same fun.
Yeah.
It's just not quite as
good food
top
quality,
end, but you have good food, you have good fun.
Yeah.
So let's have a little look around the yacht and you can explain a bit more. So where was she built?
She was built in the near of Split, small shipyard.
Right.
So it's completely original Croatian product. It took us 1.5 years to build it.
So 1.5 years to build. Are you able to say what kind of cost to build it?
It was around 3.5 million euros.
Right.
Yeah, but because of the refit that we did this year, it's now about 4,200,000.
But that's still a big boat for less than 5 million euros.
Yeah. In Croatia, the materials is much cheaper than in the other countries. Yeah.
So let's have a quick tour then. Let's start with the guest areas. Where shall we go?
Yeah. So this way, please. Now we are on the upper deck, and on this level we have the master cabin and 2 VIPs.
So if you're the primary charter guest, wow, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So lovely big double bed.
Yeah.
Fantastic views through the windows. And a bath in the cabin, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also here we have a shower.
Right. So you've got a full ensuite bathroom too. Very smart.
Yeah.
But you can have your bath looking out over the Croatian islands.
Yeah.
Very cool. Big TV.
Built-in TV and walk-in closet.
Wow. Very smart.
Yeah.
Okay, so the person who's paying the big bucks gets the big cabin.
Yeah.
So we're now moving back through the upper deck.
Yeah.
I know these cabins here because one of them is mine.
Yeah, nice. So we have here 2, like say, VIP cabins.
So these are the VIP cabins. This is the one we're lucky enough to have. I'm sorry about this.
Yeah.
Haven't tied it up as well as we should have done. But
these beds are removable, so we can split it in 2 beds and also connect it as king-size bed.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
We should have requested that.
Yeah. The other side is already done, like because the guest asked to. Yeah.
Oh, more fool us for not asking. But that's cool. So there are 2 cabins like that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So now we are going on the main deck.
Okay. So this is the dining area in the saloon where we've been enjoying some wonderful meals. So there's plenty of space for everybody to hang out there.
Yeah.
So moving along the main deck, we've got 5 cabins along here, is that right?
Yes, yes. We have 4 king-size beds and 1 cabin with 2 beds. This is the cabin number 4, which is in front of the boat.
Oh, that's rather special, isn't it?
Yeah, also windows of both sides of the boat.
Very lovely. Okay, so that's another kind of double VIP up on this deck.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Let's carry on. So these are all king-size doubles.
Yeah.
You don't need to see all of those. I think we can get the idea.
Yeah. So below deck we have 6 cabins.
Right.
3, 2 are with king-size bed and 1 spare like extra beds.
Right.
And also we have 2 with king-size and 2 with separate beds. Smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of cabins, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I guess that's what makes it more affordable than might otherwise be the case.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's another.
So this is one of the cabins with a king-size bed, and also now it's turned in the sofa. But when there are guests with some children or 3 of them, we can turn it into a bed.
I see what you mean. So you can, ideal, yeah. If you have a couple and a child, they can happily sleep in there. All en suite, as always.
Yeah.
Very good. And then I heard a rumour that there was a cinema and playrooms.
Yeah. So this is the stern below deck.
Right.
Just here around we can go in the front.
So there's 2 more cabins either side here.
Yeah. And here we have a playroom.
Well, that's rather fun.
Yeah.
So do you often have guests with children on board?
Yes, yeah. And also if the guest needed something, we hire a nanny to take care of the children, that the guest can also enjoy the staying in the boat.
Sounds like proper luxury. Somebody else to look after your children while you get on with having fun.
Of course.
I like it. That's very clever. Love that. Little play area, climbing frames. Nice.
And just across we have the cinema.
Look at that. Private cinema. So is this when, do you ever get bad weather in Croatia?
Yes. So in the off season and early season there can be a lot of rain, and then this is the best spot to be on the boat during the evenings. Yeah.
Chill out here, drink in hand and watch a great movie.
Yeah.
Very nice. Right. Let's go and have a little look at some of the entertaining spaces.
Yeah.
So now we're coming back onto the main deck.
Yeah.
So this is the main saloon where all the eating happens, and
Yes. Yeah.
do you always serve here or do you sometimes serve outside?
We serve also up on the stern.
Right.
We can go over there.
But it looks like there's a lovely bar area here, and
Yeah.
so this is where most of the meals are served.
Yes. Yeah.
So come in here and have a nice pre-dinner drink. I've tried some of your gin and tonics, they're extremely good. And this gentleman here has been serving us all week, absolutely beautifully. Currently piercing grapes. I mean, what could be more luxurious than that? Someone to peel and pierce your grapes for you. Lovely dining tables. We've been enjoying some fabulous local food on board. We had steaks last night and very delicious 3 different kinds of mushroom pasta and all kinds of things. And now we're moving up.
Yeah. We are here on the upper deck again.
Right.
And also here we have a lounge bar.
So this is the lounge bar. When do you tend to use this?
Mostly downstairs they are serving breakfast, lunch, and sometimes dinner.
Right.
Mostly in the evenings when the dinner is done, the guests are coming up here for party, for chilling and everything. Air conditioning is inside, pretty cool. And so behind we have the area.
Let's go out and have a look.
When the weather is fine, but it's mostly in the evenings, we serve the dinners outside.
Lovely. So if it's warm enough, you serve dinner outside.
Yeah.
You can have your after dinner drinks or
Yes.
coffee here. But if it's a bit colder, you can move into the bar, or if it's too hot.
Yeah.
So
And
you-
also, just because of the wind, if it's too windy, it's not possible to serve the dinners outside. Yeah.
Understood.
Yeah.
And then we have the upper deck.
Yep.
The staircase is absolutely everywhere on this yacht. Yeah. There's so many different levels.
Yeah.
So this is the sun deck.
Yeah. So this is more the chill area.
Right.
Forward and back, there is a lot of sun for taking.
Beautiful. So you've got the open sun pads and the hot tub at the back.
Yeah.
A kind of more sheltered,
Yeah.
shaded chill out area in the middle. A couple
Yeah.
of hanging chairs.
Open gym area is also there.
Gym area. Very lovely. Got gym area, and then sun pads and hot tub at the back. Very cool. Right, now the most important bit of all. May we see the cruise quarters and
Of course.
where the real action happens.
Yes.
So how many crew do you have on board?
11.
11.
Yeah. We have 3 deckhands,
Right.
3 bartenders, 2 a chef and assistant chef, so 2 in the kitchen, 1 girl responsible for the laundry and service on the boat, chief stewardess, and myself.
Wow, that's a lot of crew, isn't it? But
Yeah.
then I guess if you've got up to 30 guests,
Yeah,
they take a bit of looking after.
Everything is in organization, but also it's pretty much not 24/7, but a lot of work.
Right.
A lot of work.
And is that right that the boat and yourself and all the crew come from one town in Croatia or one village? Or?
So I'm coming from the island of Brač,
Right.
and most of the crew is from the area
Right.
about. Yeah, and some are just part of the crew are from Serbia.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's a big thing in Brač, is it, to
Yes.
build boats and
Yeah, it's tradition.
it's a tradition?
Yeah.
Originally always for tourism, or was it originally for fishing or commercial?
Earlier there was fishing and industrial, and in the late 90s, 2000s, we turned to tourism.
And first with sort of gullet style boats, or
Yeah, and first the wooden boats
Yeah.
for one-day excursions to transfer the guests from the islands to the mainland and back. And in 2009, 2010, we start with yachting, so 7 days yachting experience.
brilliant. So let's have a look at the bridge, and you can explain a little bit
Yeah.
about how that works.
My office, the view is always beautiful.
Of course. And a proper ship's wheel. You like a traditional.
Yeah.
Very nice. So relatively small screens. Is that because you know the area so well?
Yeah, we have the GPS and radar,
Right.
which is a must that we need to have from equipment. But in this area, I know everything. It's pretty much only for our position, which we need to have for the government, that they know where the ships are located.
Okay, but you know
Yeah.
the area so well.
Yes.
You've grown up here,
Yeah.
boating here all your life.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So you
Yeah.
don't really need huge screens.
No,
You
no,
know it all by sight. Brilliant. Now let's go back and have a look at maybe some of the crew areas and perhaps the engine room.
Yep. So on this level we have from the crew members just 2 cabins. One is mine and the other is from the chief stewardess,
Right.
who is also doing a big job on the boat, taking care of more than half of the crew, and check the quality of the food on the boat, and also listen to the guests, organize some trips, whatever the wishes from the guests are.
Fantastic. So she's the lady who's been looking after us so well.
Yes, yes, yes.
Let me come this side.
Yeah. So here, this is her area.
Okay. Very nice. Very tidy, of course, because she's the chief stew.
Yeah, of course.
And you have a cabin on the other side, is that?
Yeah, yeah. It's a little bit bigger, but also a little bit messier. Yeah.
Okay, but I think if it's your boat, that's your prerogative. You
Yeah.
You can have a bit more space.
Yeah.
If you want it a bit messier, you're the boss.
Yeah, but there is a lot of paperwork on the boat, and so there is. I can clean it today. Tomorrow is again a mess.
Fair enough. Lead on.
Thank you. Again, we. So here's the chief stewardess.
Thank you very much for looking after us so well. She's not even going to stop to talk. We've had a look. It's very smart and very
Did you sew this rose? We got it from captain.
No, you got a rose from the captain? Look at that. Go on, we'll have a little look.
Yeah, we got it from captain.
So clearly he's a good boss then.
Yeah.
He gives a rose, and particularly to the boys too?
No, the boys get what?
They get like good job, guys.
Yeah, I gave her a rose, and she gave the guys some work. Yeah, work.
I hope you pay her as well. It's not just a rose. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Now we are on the main deck.
Right,
Here we have some more crew cabins.
right.
They are located between the engine room
Right.
and the guest cabins, so that it's more space because of the noise from the engine room generators. Then they are separate from the guest cabins from the engine.
That's very kind.
Yeah.
We'll just have a quick look.
Yes,
We
of
won't
course.
go into the crew cabins, but just
Also on the boat is never enough space, so we use the whole of the crew also like a storage.
storage. It's the way with every boat, isn't it?
Yeah,
However
yeah,
big,
yeah.
There's never enough space, but you can see we've got 2 twin cabins there, are they?
Yeah, 2 twins, and here are 3. They are just
more
for
cabins
one person.
either
yeah.
side. We won't go and look in them because they're all occupied and given them enough
Somebody
water
is
to tidy up.
maybe somebody's on rest now. Yeah.
And then maybe have a look at the engine room.
Yes.
Oh, hang on, we've got the galley here, haven't we? Or the-
Yeah. So this is the crew mess.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for looking after us.
Some of the
Your
crew
little break.
are resting a little bit.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Having a nice little snack by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
And
Oh, look, all the toys are
yeah,
readied.
this is the area, the back for the water toys. They're already
Oh, my
in
goodness,
the
the toys
sea.
are out.
Yeah.
We've got the deck out. We've got an electric surfboard, a sea bob. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Inflatable canoe.
Yep. And also they will. We have 2 pedal boards, 2 canoes. They will set everything now
Nice.
for you.
So this is access to the engine room.
Yep.
So they look relatively small, these engines. What's-
Yeah. So we have 2 Caterpillar engines. Each is 500 horsepower, and they are slow turner.
Right.
And because of the transmission, we have 2 propellers which are 1.5 meter diameter.
Right.
And we have a normal cruise about 9 knots,
Right.
which is on 1,200 RPMs, and maximum is 1,800 RPMs. Then we are about 13 knots.
So it's all displacement cruising.
Yes.
Very efficient.
Yeah.
So what sort of fuel burn?
On 1200, which is the economic speed, we spend 27 liters per engine, so it's about 54 liters combined per hour.
Wow, that is impressively little for a 50-meter boat.
Yeah.
And is that right that the fuel is also included in the cost of the charter?
Yes, the fuel is included. We have on the boat 2 tanks, which are here on left and right on the back. Each is 6,000 liters.
Right.
Yeah, and also here we have dirty water tanks, which are also 2, which can hold about 12,000 liters of dirty water, and one is below the cabins from the crew. There is about 15,000 liters.
So even though you've got up to 30 guests on board, you've always got sufficient water and storage to make sure they can...
It's the law in Croatia. By the guests, you need to have so much space of dirty water that you don't leave it in the sea. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, let's head back up and maybe we can put some of those toys to use.
Yeah, of course.
Fantastic. Well, brilliant. Thank you very much for showing us around.
You're welcome.
Tell me, what is it that you hope guests are going to get from a charter with you? What makes your particular ship and experience different to anybody else's?
Yes, so in Croatia we have a beautiful coast.
Yeah.
And also we know all the hidden little bay spaces where there nobody comes from the sailing industry or that. So private base, lot of fun, good food, and good experience, I think. Yeah.
Well, so far it's been fantastic. I can't thank you enough. It's been a
Thank you
real
very much.
pleasure.
Yeah.
All right.
We're glad you enjoyed.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.